And it was actually the German power metal band Halloween
right there
that inspired your name, Chris Jericho.
It did. Actually, M Shadows from Avenged Sevenfold and I have matching
I love
Halloween
that.
pumpkins because we're both Halloween fans. So Halloween. This is a deep dive into thrash. So we would go down to this record store called Records on Wheels, and you just leaf through the heavy metal section. And you just leaf through like A, B, like there was no Metallica section. Like they didn't have that then. H, and I remember seeing the Walls of Jericho. And I kind of wanted to buy it, but my friend was like, we would like, if we were on the fence, well, you buy this one.
Right.
And I'll buy this one, and then we'll trade.
You can share, yeah.
You know what I mean? I think I got like Lizzie Borden or something like that. And I remember we went to his house and listened to it. And this was a combination of Metallica and Iron Maiden. Power metal is what it's called. And it's a genre now, but they were the first power metal band. And I remember just going, like, that was one of my all-time favorite bands right out of the gate too, Halloween. So fast forward when I first went to wrestling school and you had to have a name. So I was going to call myself Jack Action. There's actually a Wasp song called Jack Action from the Last Command album.
But I love it was always music references.
Yeah, I was all just obsessed with music.
I love it.
Music.
That.
And I was signing Jack Action on the cover of like this book that I kept notes in. And one of the guys that I was training with went like, what is that? Jack Action. I'm like, nothing. He's like, is that going to be your name? I'm like, no. He's like, that's the worst name ever. I'm like, I know. I'm just,
you're like,
just writing
it's
it
like
down.
A work in progress. Yeah.
So then I'm like, fuck, I can't use Jack Action because Lance Storm hates it. So what am I going to do? And then just happened to see the Walls of Jericho lying on the seat beside me on my 76 Volare car, rusted green. And I just said, my name is going to be Chris Jericho. And they're like, okay, that's cool. And I was like, Chris Jericho. So that's been my name since day one till today. That's Chris
incredible.
Jericho.
It all comes down to power metal.